Hey Armando, this is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. Hey, I'm going to take a look at UNL for you, as you requested, the United States 12-month Natural Gas Fund. And just to see basically, as you had requested, how similar it is to UNG and to see what kind of buying opportunity it is. So this chart goes back to 2009. That's when the fund was at least tracked on stock charts, if not incepted, late 2009. I can find a way to call the move off the 2009 high a completed five-wave decline, but I don't know that if I would completely buy this labeling here, just because it's impossible to say in 2009 if this was part of a larger decline or what it was. It's impossible to tell from what the data we have, but that doesn't mean we don't have a lot of good information that we can use here. What is clear is that the decline that began in 2014 down into the 2016 low very much appears like a completed down leg, and so that's important, and I'll dive into that a little bit more. But if we did complete a major down leg here from its inception in 2009, this yellow area shows you where the retracement would occur. So down and then a retracement back up. That would be a huge move, as you can tell. I mean, it's trading at 940 right now. This yellow area is basically 2750 up to about 39 or somewhere in there. So that would be a huge retracement. That's why there's so much potential right now. But let's zoom in and look a little bit closer at this decline off the 2014 high. So here it is. This is a really nice trendy down move that looks complete. Again, it started back here. It looks like a nice five-wave move. Every down move looks trendy, so this is the perfect example of a trend. But the real interesting part is that it appears to be over, and what has spurred it off here in 2016 looks really interesting. Very potentially the start of a much larger recovery. So if this is the only down leg that completed, not the larger long-term down move as we were looking at before, if it was just this down leg within a larger downtrend, even still, a recovery, or excuse me, a retracement of this down leg would point to this yellow area here, which is basically 13 to 16, which would be a really nice up move, as you can see. So there's a lot of potential for a recovery from UNL, and that potential grows when you look at the 2016 recovery, excuse me, which we will do now. So we've zoomed all the way in on the advance off the February low. I actually had to go to a line chart as opposed to the candlestick chart I usually use. The reason being is that it's not a ton of volume. So if you look at it from a candlestick point of view, it's pretty choppy. It's kind of ugly. So I went to this line chart here. But this up leg looks trendy. This looks really nice. There's a nice little counter trend pullback, and it looks like it's up and away again. So this looks like potentially the start of a much larger up move. So that looks really interesting. This is exactly why we're trading UNG right now. It's the same outlook, and it looks like it has a ton of upside potential. So with UNL, I just want to see it stay above 885. A move below 885 would open the door to failure to this up move. A little bit more conservative area would be 835, right back down in this area, 840. I definitely wouldn't want to see it move below there. If it moves below there, it's telling us this is not the move that we're hoping that it is, and that the downtrend is going to resume sooner rather than later. But a little bit more aggressive level, 885. If it moves below there, it's going to look like something larger for sure is forming to the downside, but it could bust up the potential of this whole thing. But the more conservative level would be, I'd say 840. I would use 840 as your level to keep the closest eye on. So hopefully that's helpful, but as you can see, it does mirror UNG quite a bit. It looks like it has a ton of upside potential no matter how you look at it. It looks like things have shifted to the upside. Those key levels would be the ones that I would watch. And that's it. So I hope that's helpful, Armando. Have a great rest of your week, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.